Truth Man here. I'm finna hop on my soapbox before I do this content by request. Listen, man, Alpha Omega, whoever you are, if you are a man, you a bitch. Especially if you're a YouTuber. Especially if you want to be talking crazy. You weak. You weak. You come on there hiding your face talking crazy, man. You probably want to, ain't no telling. I make so many videos about so many people. Ain't no telling which one it is exactly. But if you a dude, you probably rainbow, you a bitch, you soft. You probably ain't had no fathering. Something ain't right with you. All the truth I put on here, and you want to come on there talking about somebody too. Man, you a hoe. If you a dude. If you a girl, I know you a hit dog. You one of them women that you think that some dudes should be giving you all of their money. You think somebody should be giving you all of their money. Why should somebody give you all of their money? I gotta hear this. Especially if you got a body count over 2 even. And remember, body count is everything you do. So you could have been teasing dudes if you were sucking dudes off. However many dudes you sucked off, that's what your body count is. Okay? So if you ain't got nothing good to say or you ain't gonna show your face, then what you on my channel for? Like, really? If you a big YouTuber, you soft, you sweet, you a bitch. I don't care who it is. And we could do whatever too. And forgive me, Father, but I'm just tired of these weak dudes, man. Guys be on here talking about how masculine and how manly they is, but then they go and they say little stuff behind where you can't see them. But maybe you are a girl, because I would expect that out of a woman that gets a menstrual period every month. I would expect that out of them. I'm not going to even believe that you a dude. I'm going to believe that you a woman that gets periods. I don't know. Maybe you had HPV and had to get a hysterectomy. Who knows? But anyway, let's get back to it. Shout out to Stretch for the content by request. Stretch, one of my masculine no matrix followers to the channel, wants me to talk about California wildfires, what I think of them. I always had a theory on the California wildfires. I believe that somebody is starting them, because think about it. It gets hot everywhere. Like, everywhere has like a wilderness, a forest, this, that, and the other, right? And almost every state in the United States cracks the $100, or not dollar, but the 100-degree mark. So California being one of the states that's always around 70, 80, not even as humid. Like, I always thought that someone was starting those. And that was very suspicious in that one area in the Pacific Palisades or wherever, where all of that land just, and notice how every time something big is going to take place there, like, they get a natural disaster. Like, the Olympics is coming soon. So expect a couple more natural disasters in that region, in that area. Me personally, I believe that it's a conspiracy. I don't believe that, because if that's the case, then Arizona would be getting more of them. And Arizona being like one of the hottest places in terms of degrees, cracking 110, 115. But yet the number one top 10 safest places in regards to natural disasters, like, they don't get tornadoes. They don't really get those wildfires. So that speaks volumes in and of itself, and it's kind of weird that it's that way. Now, I always said that. I always said that those wildfires, to me, were kind of suspicious. Just kind of. And notice they never really have an explanation for them. They just happen. They never had like a definite explanation for them. Like if you find an explanation for it, link it in the comments for the wildfires. Like matter of fact, let's try to look it up at this red light ourselves. Let's see if what they say makes sense. Let's ask, why do California wildfires start? Somebody already asked this question. I'm not the only one that's wondering. Let's see if what they even say makes sense. Wait, hold on. We'll read it once I pull over. But I'll just keep talking about it. And then when I pull over, we'll read it and see what it says. So, or at another red light. Me personally though, Stretch, I believe that somebody's starting them. That's what I believe. Like, I think that sometimes it be like a conspiracy to get the land, a conspiracy to bring down the price of the land. I just think flat out it's a conspiracy. But like I say, when I stop, I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna tell you if I think that their explanation, if the computer's explanation as to why they get those wildfires even makes sense. Because again, look at the factors. I mean, look up. I'm driving right now and I'm looking forward, but look up the average temperature in the areas that get those wildfires. Like, I guarantee you it's not a temperature that would like cause those. It's probably like the average temperature where they had the wildfires is probably in the 70s or like 80, 85 or less, put it that way. 85 or less. I guarantee you it's not like a high temperature. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it. Like, I've done some research just trying to find out why this happens, but like I say, I'm getting close to where I need to be, and I'm gonna read it. I'm curious myself why they say. Me personally, I think for a fire just to break out like that, right, just out of the blue, you have to have like a temperature of like 130 degrees. Not even, I don't think even 125 will cause like that kind of thing to occur. Y'all heard of the HAARP, right? Okay, so if they got the HAARP, then what makes you think that they don't have a way of creating those fires? You know, one day I'm gonna do a video on the HAARP technology. I don't always like to talk about that stuff because I know how they get over that particular type of talk. But look up HAARP, HAARP. Tell me what you find. Tell me what you find. The HAARP could be what's causing all of these floods. I was watching a video. Of how the flood waters are coming out of the ground, not the sky. And that's definitely weird. Because think about it. If they saying, even with the wildfires, I think, me personally, me being a conspiracy theorist, as they call it, I believe the wildfires are being caused by the same people as the floods. Floods don't happen from underground. Floods happen from, like, let's say it rains. And let's say it rains so much that the rain just begins to accumulate and fill the lakes, the rivers. Floods don't happen just merely from coming underground. That's kind of fishy. Just like having wildfires in an area that has mild temperatures is fishy as well. You know? Like what's causing them? What's causing the fire to ignite? If it's not even, let's say it's 75. Okay, when can 75-degree temperatures cause anything? A couple times, maybe tornadoes in certain regions, depending on the landscape. Tornado might can form in in 75 degrees, but I can't see a wildfire. And then, like, what is called wildfire? Like, what's causing it to be wild? What's causing it, period? Like, you know, fool me once, shame on, what he used to say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, or whatever. That's that's George Bush Jr. That's like one of his patented phrases, but sometimes I can't get it right. I think that's how it is. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Ain't that how it go? There's a red light. Let's see what they say. Wait, hold on.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Memes of the Week.
Man, he just came out of the blue. That's weird. I haven't even been watching Sandman. Shout out to Sandman. My car junkie, y'all. I'm out here working. I apologize.